In this video, I'm going to break down 5 key tips to maximize your ketogenic results. Let's do this. Hey Keto Camper, Ben Azadi here, certified functional health practitioner, best-selling author of 3 books, and here at Keto Camp, we are on a mission to educate and inspire 1 billion people on planet Earth. I'm grateful that you're spending part of your day with me. When it comes to the ketogenic diet, there is no cookie cutter approach. And let's first get that diet out of the vocabulary, because keto is not a diet. Keto is a metabolic process that has been around since the dawn of humankind. It's been around forever. And when the body is going through this metabolic process, there's a lot of benefits. And we're not going to talk about all those benefits in this video. I have a ton of those videos on my YouTube channel, so go watch them. I'll put a playlist for the ketogenic diet lifestyle up above right here. But in this video, I'm going to break down 5 ways to maximize your ketogenic lifestyle for results that stick. A lot of people, they go keto and they get short-term results, they plateau, fall off track and say, keto didn't work for me. When in reality, it was the structure. So these 5 tips are going to be crucial for you, especially with 2020 right around the corner. And the last tip, there's going to be a bonus tip for you that ties it all together. It's going to be very surprising, but it's one of the most powerful ways to bring down inflammation. So make sure you stick around for that bonus tip. All right, the first tip here to maximize your keto results is this. Don't chase ketones, chase results. There's a lot of people out there teaching others how to increase your ketones. Well, we don't necessarily want high ketones the same way we don't want high glucose. We don't want to be one of those keto bros that are just chasing ketones. We want results. And when it comes to even testing ketones, there's only one way that's the most accurate way, and that is a blood finger prick. Because urine and breath, they're just not as accurate. So if you're testing that way, then there is some flaws in the testing, in the method, and it might discourage you when in reality, you might be in ketosis. And here's why we don't want high levels of ketones. If you have high levels of ketones, it means your body's not metabolizing those ketones well. Your brain is not using those ketones the way you want it to use it. So you're not going to get those benefits. You're not going to feel those amazing benefits of being in the great land of ketosis. So I have found for myself and for my clients, a sweet spot is somewhere between 0.8 and 2.5. And that's blood finger prick. I recommend using Keto Mojo. My friends over at Keto Mojo have a great machine, and it's a very easy way to prick your finger, test the blood in the machine, and it'll give you your printout. So 0.8, 2.5 is the sweet spot, but you gotta find your sweet spot. Here are also, you wanna look at your glucose numbers. The optimal range for fasting glucose is between 70 and 90. Okay, that's where we want. That means you're aging gracefully, you are processing sugar, glucose in the body very well, and all good things. Now, after a meal is done, postprandial, an hour after eating a meal, test your glucose again. Here's some advanced strategies for you. We want your glucose to be 120 or less 1 hour after a meal. 2 hours after a meal, we want your glucose to be 100 or less. So I hope you're taking notes here. That's your first tip to maximize keto for long-term results. Don't chase ketones, chase results. The second tip here is going to be to improve your bile flow, your bile function. What do I mean by that? I talk a lot about bile. I think bile is beautiful. It has so many functions in the body. The liver produces bile. Bile is stored in the gallbladder. Now you might be watching or listening to this right now and thinking, oh crap, Ben, I don't have a gallbladder. Can I do the ketogenic diet? Yes, you can. I actually have a video on 3 ways to follow a ketogenic diet without a gallbladder. I'll put that right here in the notes and the cards of this video, so watch that when this video is done. But here's the deal. Bile helps break down all of the fats you're eating with your keto diet. It is the detergent for your fats. So if you don't have healthy bile flow, it's going to be hard to digest that fat, to get all the nutrients from that fat. And you might get stomach issues, diarrhea, even constipation, and not feel so good with your ketogenic lifestyle. But if you have healthy bile production, you'll break down the fat, you'll absorb those nutrients, and you'll feel like a rock star. And I'm going to give you a list of keto-approved foods here to stimulate healthy bile flow. But before I get to that, there's another important function of bile. And that's the fact that bile helps remove toxins from the body. Let's face it, there's toxins all around us. From the perfume you're spraying on yourself every day, the water that you're drinking and showering with, the cleaning supplies that you have, the Lysol, the car fumes, heavy metals are everywhere, toxins are everywhere, and they're in our body, they're in our fat-soluble cells because these toxins are fat-soluble and they get stored in the cells. So when we burn fat on the ketogenic diet, 2 thumbs up, we want that, we're also going to release these toxins into the bloodstream. The body cannot burn the toxins, so it becomes reabsorbed unless you have healthy bile production to help get rid of those toxins. Once somebody hits a plateau with their ketogenic lifestyle, I know that the body is going into a survival mode because you're dumping too many toxins and you're not eliminating them, so the body will slow down fat burning. We don't want that. So here's a list for you. Take notes right here. Add these foods, ingredients to your ketogenic lifestyle and you'll get healthier bile production, remove toxins, feel a lot better. Number 1 is going to be coffee. I have my fatty coffee right here. And when I say coffee, not all coffee is created equal. We want to make sure it's organic, shade-grown coffee. I know it costs a little bit more, but here's the deal. Coffee is the number 1 sprayed crop in the entire world. It's loaded with pesticides and herbicides and mold. It even has mold, so it wrecks the gut, creates inflammation in the body. So that Starbucks you go to in the morning, that Dunkin' Donuts, the drive-thru, that's not helping you with your ketogenic lifestyle. That's hurting you. So I love Purity Coffee. They are my go-to. I have them shipped to me every single month on auto delivery. And you could get Purity Coffee for 10% off by going to ketocampcoffee.com and also putting in Keto Camp at checkout for 10% off. I'll put a link down below here on YouTube. So that's 1. Arugula is one of my favorite green leafy vegetables that helps stimulate bile flow. So I have a fatty salad loaded with arugula. Dandelion greens are also fantastic. They also have potassium, which we're going to talk about a little bit later. So also dandelion tea as well. So drink dandelion tea throughout the day. Throw dandelion greens in your fatty salad. Ginger is also fantastic. You could have it in the form of the root, or you could drink ginger tea. Pique makes a great ginger tea, Pique. I'll put a link for them down below. And Yogi makes a great dandelion tea as well. Then we have dark chocolate. Dark chocolate can be ketogenic. It can, just don't overdo it. We want to make sure it's 80% or higher. That's a good goal to look for. And then make sure it's organic, fair trade. HU makes a great brand. Cranberries are also a great way to stimulate healthy bile production. So how do you do that? On a ketogenic diet, just don't have too much. Make sure it's organic cranberries and eat them frozen if you want, but just don't overdo it with the cranberries because it could knock you out of ketosis. So add these foods, these ingredients to your ketogenic lifestyle. It'll help you stimulate bile, break down fat, remove toxins. Okay, so that was your number 2 tip. Some other things you can do on this same tip here is to drink some digestive bitters. Urban Moonshine makes a great one. I'll put a link for them down below. In fact, I put together a kit for you over at ketocampkit.com. Remember, that's camp with a K, ketocampkit.com, and you'll see my kit for keto beginners, anybody who's doing the ketogenic diet and they want to get better results. You see different kits on there. I also like and recommend a digestive enzyme with ox bile. That's going to help break down the fat, help you stimulate healthy bile production. So I use Systemic Formula's D-Digest. They are my go-to. So this is going to be important to break down fat, as I mentioned, and to remove toxins. The third tip here to maximize your ketogenic lifestyle for results that stick is going to be pair intermittent fasting with keto. They go hand in hand, like brother and sister. The way I teach it in my Keto Camp Academy is a 28-day keto jumpstart to get keto adapted, start producing ketones, and then I pair intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting, there are so many benefits to intermittent fasting, but one benefit that I want to talk about on this video is it will help with your energy levels and it'll help with accelerating fat burning. What do I mean by energy levels? Doesn't food give you energy to go throughout your day? No, food does not give us energy. Food takes energy away from us. It takes massive amounts of energy and resources and blood flow to process food, from macronutrients to micronutrients. So you're taking all this energy, diverting it away from the task at hand and using it for processing food. But when you fast, you have all this energy, and Dr. Pompa calls it energy diversion. Now it's being directed to heal the body, to heal the gut, to crush your day. So what happens is the body raises counter-regulatory hormones when you fast. Because the body thinks, oh crap, it's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 12, 16 hours without food. We're in a famish. We need to go and hunt and kill our next meal. The body doesn't know we could just go on our phone, press the Uber Eats button, and have a millennial knocking on our door in 30 minutes. We're hardwired for the old school. So it will raise counter-regulatory hormones. It'll activate your sympathetic tone, glucagon, epinephrine, cortisol, and one powerful one here, human growth hormone. A study showed after a 24-hour fast, a 2,000% increase in human growth hormone in men and a 1,300% increase in human growth hormone in women after 24 hours of fasting. The body is literally activating these hormones and pumping you full of energy. So you're gonna feel damn good because you're producing ketones already. You add intermittent fasting, boom, it's a match made in heaven. Not to mention, during your fast, your body will burn your fat stores for energy, which we want that, especially if you have some extra weight to lose. So my favorite fasting schedule is an 18-6 format. If you haven't been doing this, now you pair it with your ketogenic lifestyle. That means 18 hours out of the day, you're fasted, drinking water and some sea salt. 6 hours you're feasting. And when I say feasting, it's important to eat until full. Remind the body that it's not starving. So what does that look like on your schedule? 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. is your eating window. And then outside of that is your fasting window. You definitely use sleep for your fasting window. I also like throwing in a 24-hour fast once per week to get more of this autophagy and fat burning. So you can do that, especially on a day that you're very busy. If I'm speaking in front of an audience or if I'm doing live streams like this and videos, I'm gonna be in a fasted state. I might go at 24 hours because I'm going to crush that day. So that's what I love. Add it to your diet because the ketogenic diet, right? 70% of your calories should come from fat, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're eating the fat. That fat could come from your body fat. So you have a choice here. You could have your next meal from that plate of food, or you could have your next meal from your butt and your hips. You choose. So that's your third tip right there. Add intermittent fasting to your ketogenic lifestyle. I have 2 more tips for you and then a bonus tip before I'm off. If this video has been helpful here on YouTube, smash that thumbs up button. Let me know that you're enjoying this video. And if you're not subscribed yet to the Keto Camp YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button with that little bell so you're notified when I go live or when I release a brand new video. The 4th tip here is to choose clean keto over dirty keto. Let's face it, keto is super popular at this time. It's one of the most searched terms on Dr. Google. It'll give you 183 million results. But not all keto is created equal. There is a difference between eating clean keto and dirty keto. Let's start with dirty keto. And if you've been having these ingredients and foods in your ketogenic lifestyle, it's time to replace them with the healthy options that I'm gonna share in a moment. Here is dirty keto. Slimfast keto shakes. Do you think that's healthy? It's not, but it will help you get into ketosis, but it's not gonna help you get results that stick. So Slimfast keto, that's gotta go. Artificial sweeteners like sucralose and aspartame are found in keto bars. We don't want that. Vegetable oils, here's the worst. Vegetable oils like canola oil, corn oil, grape-seed oil, cottonseed oil, soybean oil, peanut oil, safflower oil, those are toxic inflammatory fats. A study showed that it results in 132 days of cell membrane dysfunction, okay? I believe vegetable oils are more dangerous than smoking a cigarette. So we want to eliminate these inflammatory fats, and we want to be very diligent and become our own health detective when we're at Whole Foods, when we're at the supermarket, when we're shopping on Amazon for keto products, and not fall for the marketing label, but look at the ingredients on the back, because a lot of things say keto, but it doesn't mean it's going to get you the results you want. We want to look at the labels because labels can be very deceptive. These people, these companies are masters at developing these labels to trick us in a sense, but they're not going to trick you because you're a keto camper and you're a genius. Let's talk about healthy keto. Let's switch over to healthier artificial sweeteners, or I shouldn't say that. Let's switch over to healthier sugar substitutes. That's a better statement right there. I like pure stevia. I like monk fruit. I like swerve. I like some sugar alcohols. Just don't overdo it, but that's much better than the artificial sweeteners I spoke about. And then when it comes to oils, we want to stick with avocado oil. Olive oil. I mean, olive oil is my favorite keto oil. I get my olive oil from the Fresh Pressed Olive Oil Club. They are the best in the world, hands down. They are first harvest olives, fresh pressed, put on a jet, delivered to my door, and it's absolutely spectacular. That's a great way to reduce inflammation on keto. So if you want to learn more, if you want to actually get a $39 bottle of this amazing olive oil for $1, head over to ketocampoliveoil.com and get a bottle, try it. Oh my gosh, it'll make your throat burn, make your tongue a little fuzzy, and it might make you cough. So olive oil is fantastic. Grass-fed butter, grass-fed ghee, MCT oil, coconut oil. These are great, healthy keto foods. And if you want to get more of a list of what is healthy versus not healthy, go get my free guide, ketokickstartguide.com. I have a list of healthy keto versus dirty keto. That's ketokickstartguide.com. The fifth tip here, before I get into the bonus one, is going to be replenish your electrolytes. It's very important to do this because your body is going to lose a lot of electrolytes and minerals when you're on a low carbohydrate diet. And that's a good thing. You don't want to have excess water weight. So have your potassium, your magnesium, your sodium, and you could get it through green leafy vegetables. You could get it through supplementation. I think it's a good idea to take 400 milligrams of magnesium every single day and have adequate amounts of potassium every single day. It's going to help with your energy levels. It's going to help with any kind of issues you might be having, especially as you transition into ketosis. So if you're a beginner, you got to increase those electrolytes. Throw some sea salt in your water, throw it in your coffee. My coffee right here has some sea salt from Redmond's Real Salt, because when you drink coffee as well, you lose a lot of these nutrients, these electrolytes. Coffee is a diuretic. So it's important to be very diligent with having your electrolytes. And here's a little hack for you. It's going to help for sodium and these electrolytes to get into your cells to feel good. Glucose helps you get into the cell, but you're not going to raise glucose when you're doing keto. So have it around your workouts. Have it around activity, because you do raise cortisol and glucose goes along with it, and that'll help get the sodium into the cell. So if you're working out, have it before your workout, during your workout, after your workout. Be really diligent with replenishing your electrolyte stores. Those were the 5 tips to maximize keto. I have a bonus tip for you here. And I believe if you don't have this bonus tip incorporated into your day-to-day routine, all the previous 5 tips will just not be as effective. And you might think this is a little woo-woo, but I gotta tell you, the most powerful tip here in this video, on this podcast episode, is love, gratitude, and movement. Okay? Love and gratitude are 2 of the biggest healers we have in this world. I was just here with Drew Manning yesterday, Mr. Fit to Fat to Fit himself, and we talked all about gratitude. Gratitude is healing. Love yourself. Love other people. Because when we look at the opposite of love and gratitude, we have hatefulness and resentfulness. That is destroying to the body. Bad thoughts create inflammation in the body, and that is research from Bruce Lipton. It creates inflammation on your cell receptor sites, blunting your hormones, not letting nutrients get into the cell, just from negative thoughts. So it's important to practice self-love first and foremost, and then love other people, and then focus your attention on gratitude. Because what we think about and think about, we bring about. Happiness is an inside job. There is no road to happiness. Happiness is the road. So when we get into this state of gratitude, we start our morning every single day with thinking about what we're grateful for, loving ourselves. It is so healing to the body. And then pair that with movement. I didn't say work out every day. I said move, 10,000 steps, walk, take the stairs instead of the elevator. These movements add up. We human beings are meant to move. We are primal creatures. We are hardwired for the old school. So love, gratitude, and movement. Add it with the previous 5 tips, and it'll make all the difference for you on this ketogenic lifestyle. I want to know, out of the 5 tips, and I'll give you a quick breakdown of what they were, which one was your favorite? Please comment down below here on YouTube with your favorite tip. Was it not chasing ketones, but chasing results and giving you the optimal numbers to look at? Was it improving bile function? Was it pairing your ketogenic lifestyle with intermittent fasting? Was it choosing clean keto over dirty keto? Or was it the electrolyte tip or that bonus tip of love and gratitude? Out of those 6, let me know which one was your favorite. I really hope you got value from this episode. If you did, hit the thumbs up button on this video. Check out the videos I put right here in the cards. I'm gonna add a keto playlist, a fasting playlist for you. Explore this channel, subscribe to the Keto Camp YouTube channel. I wanna thank you so much for spending part of your day with me. I'll see you on the next video.